What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back on the video, and today's video is the Star Wars Mandalorian Episode 6 review. I'm going to give you my thoughts about it, and we're about to go into it right now. So Episode 6, or Chapter 6, whatever you want to call it, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, and I'm going to try to give a little bit of the episode, and it kind of felt like filler again, but it was still pretty good. The problem I have with the Mandalorian is just like, the pacing's very slow. You feel me? It just feels like we're walking. And the problem is we only have like 2 more episodes left, and we're not really moving forward. We're kind of going backwards more than forward, and that's just how I feel with this episode. And you only have 2 more episodes to screw around, because it's like each episode's like 30 minutes and stuff like that, but the pacing of the episodes and the pacing of the series is pretty slow, and that's just how it felt for Episode 6. So I'm about to get into it right now. So Episode 6 was pretty much the Mandalorian. He's on the ship. He goes to this repair shop, or one of his boys, I guess, he was cool with back in the day. So his boy pretty much told him that, I need you to do a job. And he's like, I don't do the job, I need, and he's like, well, pretty much, I scratch your back, you scratch my back, and then he pretty much gives his remaining crew, or whatever it is, or I guess his gang, or whatever it is, so they pretty much teaming up with the Mandalorian, and it was some, like, alien chick that I guess him and the Mandalorian were, I guess they were dating or whatever it is. It really doesn't matter at this point. But pretty much she betrays him and stuff like that. But again, like when the crew or the gang crew, whatever it is, when they're working with the Mandalorian, you can tell Mandalorian's like, I don't trust y'all. You seem very shady. And it's like, well, it's a job. And eventually they go into like the New Republic ship, I guess, whatever it is, because this is five years after Return of the Jedi. So they go into the ship. Pretty much hit the crew, whatever of it. I can't remember the exact people's names, whatever. But like the crew with the Mandalorian and and things like that, they're going to the ship. They're going to the ship and they're piloting and things like that, and then they go into like the New Republic or whatever it is, space station or whatever it is. So they stop there. They're trying to break into the prison so they can free one of their, I guess, friends or whatever it is, or associates. So they free him from this prison. They have to deal with the robots. They kill him and destroy him, bang, bang, bang. And then eventually one of the people who are running it, like in the machines and stuff like that, he has a tracker, and then he pressed the tracker, and pretty much they're stuck there. And Mandalorian has to fight his own, like, I guess, his own, co-workers, or whatever you want to call it, the bandits. He has to fight them because they're trying to, lock him up, and he's trying to free himself, and eventually frees himself. And again, he works with them, and they turn on him, and then he turns on them, and then eventually how it happens is that they get the guy pretty much, but Mando gets the guy that they were trying to break out. They bring him to the ship, and of course the other guy, the robot guy, I can't remember the exact name of these guys, but he's looking for Baby Yoda. I guess he was trying to kill Baby Yoda, and in the end, Mando grabs his gun, shoots him in the back, boom, saves Baby Yoda, and then eventually the bounty of the prisoner or whatever it is, Mando gets him, goes back to the space station, and gets his reward, and then Mando and Baby Yoda go on a ship, and they go away, and then I guess his old friend, whatever it is, he gave him the money and stuff like that for the job, and then he tells him, like, we have to kill him because, this is what we do, and looked like he was about to kill him, but then Mando puts the tracker on the prisoner that, he captured, whatever, the beeper and the tracker that was next to trying to explain this the best way I can, that the beeper and the tracker that was already next to that they already had in the ship, he's next to the beeper and the tracker that's already that was in the ship, whatever, he puts it on the prisoner. So pretty much the the Republic goes after, instead of going after Mando, they go after his boys, like repair shop or wherever it is, destroys the repair shop and destroys the prisoner and destroys the ship that was about, or the spaceship that was about to kill Mando. Pretty much the Republic, the Space Republic, whatever you want to call them, they come in there, shoot, blasts the space repair shop, and Mando pretty much gets away. Mando and Baby Yoda are together, and then Mando gives the metal ball to Baby Yoda, and they go hyperspeed, and that's pretty much the episode. Again, like, I know I didn't do it maybe the best, I didn't review it the best way I could, but again, I just kind of give you guys straight to the point. Again, The Mandalorian episode 6 was, I don't know, it just felt like filler. It's just like, it was good, but it just felt like, not say unnecessary filler, but it's just like, it felt more of a side story rather us get to the point. And I do want to know, like, at the last episode, what is the whole goal of this? Are they just going to keep on running away from the bounty? Like, are they just going to keep on running and be outlaws for, like, the remaining of the seasons? Because if that's what's going to be for The Mandalorian Season 2 and going forward, I will probably stop watching it, because it's like, you guys aren't really doing anything. But again, for this season, I will continue doing the episodes. And if the last episodes are pretty much another filler type thing, then I will probably be done reviewing episodes, in my personal opinion, for The Mandalorian. Because The Mandalorian just feels like it's going on a loop and 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 not really moving us forward. That's what it feels like. You know what I mean? It just feels like we're going around in a circle with The Mandalorian. That's just how I truly feel. I do give it, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. You know, I say check this episode out. If you guys are still interested in The Mandalorian, I say check it out, blah, blah, blah. That's just how I truly feel with this episode. It's not a bad episode, but it just feels like we're not moving forward with the story or moving forward with the universe. That's really it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about my review. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.